Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into all the good stuff coming your way. There's a month of the year I want to show up here for you. We're going to look into that one as well. If you're new here, I am Divine Light. And if you want to give some more energy back and exchange the energy, go ahead, give this one a like and go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's a free way to be here. Let's dive in right away and see what's happening for you. We have October, which is October is the 10th month. Number 10 is actually a completion of a cycle, guys. And the Wheel of Fortune has the number 10. So some of you might be really completing a cycle, the wheel. Another thing here, some of you might also get amazing blessings during the October, maybe. Why not? We have a bouquet here, compliments from an admirer. Love to see that. I don't think this is going to take that long. The compliments come in a format of number 8 is material satisfaction. Maybe a source of abundance is going to be handed to you. We have a pail here. Time to get out of a situation. I feel this is the thing. Getting together with friends and also overcoming the obstacles, okay? So it seems like some of you might be dealing with a situation and you are hesitant. Oh, should I get out of this relationship or should I get out of here? Maybe there's a deal happening. You don't want to sign it, but you're feeling a little push towards it, maybe cornered in a sense. It seems like the compliments from an admirer is a sign for you. Okay, someone telling you, oh, your hair looks good. If you hear that, this means that time to get out there, time to just save yourself, because it seems like there's something better, or like there's a completion of maybe a cycle happening. There's something as better is waiting for you on the horizon. Getting together with friends, the friends can be the people that you're going to hang out together. And also this can be when you get out, if you're feeling like you're going to be all by yourself, that's not really the case. Obstacles to overcome, it says, you might actually jump into another adventure, another like a challenge. You might take on another thing, but I feel like this is going to be a way that you're going to see where you're going. The path is going to be open. It's going to be clear. This can be something that you don't know how it's going to play out for you. Let's dive into your coffee cup now, because I said these are the blessings. That's why it seems so clean, like you're cleaning up, wiping off all the past issues here. So you might be dealing with a situation. Is it going to get really worse if you don't jump off the ship now? And maybe it's going to become a little harder to clean it up afterwards. That's why when you go see the chance, the door opening, just get out of there. Okay, that's going to be really important. And that's going to be the blessing, because sometimes the blessing doesn't have to be receiving a gift, and a compliment or something, but a door opening up and maybe saving you from an abusive situation. That can be a great blessing too. I see in your heart there's clarity. The sun is shining. The moon is shining also. Clarity, the answers and the contracts and new beginnings, a pathway coming forward. There's the pathway. There's the contract. There are 2 contracts. They're divided actually. One of them is going to come forward fast. So you might be giving a service that is going to connect you with other services or other things that is going to bring other abundance following it. That can be the obstacles I feel like to overcome. When you take care of one thing, the obstacle can be, let's say, maybe you're getting a contract, you're going to complete a task for someone, and then you're going to realize, okay, maybe I should just get registered my stuff here. This can be something that is worthy of a business idea or a business record. So it can be something that you need to follow up with. And so those can be the obstacles. Initially, you are actually taking care of the paperwork of the part. And then this is going to start like continuing and bringing the abundance into your life. I see there's someone on a sled here. They're wearing a scarf. They're sliding out of your life. That's why I felt, and there's an octopus above them. Octopus, octo, comes from 8 hands. Another thing I was listening to the other day, October was actually the 8th month, but they took away a couple of the months out of the year. So it doesn't matter now, but the octopus can be someone really sensitive and multifunctional. They can, they can solve puzzles, by the way. You're something really smart. Someone really smart is coming into your life. And I feel like maybe you're dealing with someone who cannot do anything to save their life. And when they realize they're you realize, okay, this person doesn't know anything. I'm dealing with someone who doesn't know anything. I feel like as soon as you realize that, they're just going to get on the sleigh and they're just going to slide away. And then you're going to be end up with an octopus. The octopus is a sensitive person who's smart, who can solve puzzles, who can find solutions, and they can hide. They have 8 tentacles, can mean they're multifunctional. So you're going to be in a good place. Eventually, you might feel like, oh, this person is sliding away. Maybe they're getting out of like the situation, and you're feeling that you're left out. You need to take care of something. But either way, that's going to be a blessing for you. Somebody is actually leaving your life, it's time to let them go away, or a situation is coming to an end. Instead of holding on to it really tightly, it's time to let it slide away, because something better and supportive, getting together with friends, someone smarter, someone more articulate, someone who can bring the solutions is actually going to show up for you. Another thing I see here, there's a person with a big chin, kind of looks like a little bit one of the creatures, kind of like a bird, dinosaur looks like here. This can be someone who uses their mouth to make their money, or like to impress people. Can be someone really good, they can speak very good, and they have like a smiling face behind them. I feel like there's going to be new people actually showing up. Okay, when you let those, like the ones that are not really serving you, go away, you're going to actually introduce yourself to new environments, new people, new teachers, maybe even. I see that you're building a pillar with them to the past, and this is going to help you leave the past behind. Another thing here is there's a pot boiling, and like there's a person you see like on top of the pot, and maybe they're just cooking, mixing things up. I see like salt and pepper shakes on this, like this is a person holding salt and pepper shakes. They're cooking something up. This can be you. There's a term in English, it's used as like, I'm cooking something right now. This means that you're working on a magical thing that is going to actually become really big. It's massive. Like it can be like an album. I heard it for use of this kind of creative ideas as well. Seems like this is bringing like a clarity, a contract, or like a box here. It can be like a valuable, something valuable presented to you while you're cooking this thing up. You can also be around someone, you're smiling, watching them with admiration. Maybe somebody else is cooking something and you're the observer of it. Maybe you are going to be the one helping them to distribute that, or maybe sell this if this is something that requires selling. I see a letter D here. This can mean the first name or the last name of this person cooking things up. The most important thing I see is actually you showing up. That's going to be the most important part here. Even if the things do not really go the way you want it to be, when you show up, you're going to actually receive blessings. And there's also here kind of like a crocodile, it looks, or a horse head too. Horse is wish fulfillment. Seems like when you stick around, your wishes and desires are going to also start to come to life through this energy. I see there's two people. There are two people, a woman and a man. They're looking at this, another person's mind. There's a person here. You can see the nose and the mouth. They're looking and analyzing, picking someone's mind up right there. This can be you. Maybe you have a lot of like things that in your mind that maybe you need to express, or people wants to see what they are. So they start, like, this can be like a questioning thing, an interview maybe you're going to give. Another thing here, you might be one of these people picking the mind of another person here. This can be someone who can give you guidance with your journey, that you need to come together with, getting together with friends and go there and pick this person's mind, asking the right questions to get the answers that you need in order to find the solution. Okay. Another thing I see, I told you, after that, there's another contract comes up. And I feel like before maybe you sign something, before you commit to something, you're going to really go through all the details with someone, maybe an expert who's going to give you the direction here. We have here a fountain. This can be like a waterfall flowing very beautifully. This can be in the literal sense, maybe this is outside your comfort zone. You're going to go see a fountain, a waterfall, like a natural formation. And this kind of energies can be also symbolizing like letting go of the things that you're holding on to, because water is emotion. So this can be like a cleansing experience that first, before you come across these people and analyze things, you might have to let go of some things that are holding you. Okay, this can be a ritual, you going in the water or going to a fountain, or like a waterfall, a natural formation, a water a fountain, cave. It can be like washing off the negative energy before you do that. But it can also be, if you're these kind of places that maybe in a natural environment, you are like going for a vacation or maybe starting to work. That can be the signal. Before it shows up, the image of it is going to start showing up for you. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a massive chunk of money. There's a baby attached to it. This kind of looks like a baby horse. And it seems like horses are wish fulfillment. Your desire coming really fast, it seems here. And this is forming kind of like a tree of life. Looks like a mind, like a brain as well. There are 3 different things that might happen for you. There are 3 different desires coming to you initially. And then the baby horse is like your wish, but in a small scale. And if you accept the small scale wish, for example, maybe you want to increase your income, but you just receive a $10 gift, okay? And when you say, thank you for this is a sign, I'm on the right pathway. If you embrace it, that baby like that, it is going to start bringing the massive abundance into your life as well. But if you push it away, this is not what I wanted, I want more, it can delay the progress here. Okay, so that's why it's important to feel like practice gratitude, especially like first couple weeks. Okay, let's dive into the tarot now. If you made it so far, comment down below, put a little emoji, a heart emoji, and I read all your comments. If you have any questions, please do comment that. We have the Strength here, beautiful lady wearing her white dress, and she has a symbol of eternity on top of her head. It seems like your journey is starting with the parts that you're gathering up your strength, and maybe this is you, the areas in your life that you have experience, and you're going to be tested on those parts, on those areas, and you're going to really accomplish success, because those are the parts that you're already successful. Okay, the strength can also indicate maybe a Leo or a Lion coming into your life, that they have practiced the strong strength moments in their life, and they know how to be strong in certain circumstances. It can be a good example for you. We have Warrior of Cups. This is the King. Oh, this is actually the Knight of Cups right there. This is something that has been offered. I feel like this can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I said the fountain many times, like fountain, not the fountain, waterfall. There's a waterfall right there. This is your emotional cleansing, okay? And the polar bear is extremely powerful, ready to catch a fish. Polar bear can be a person who's going to help you with catching a fish, catching something that is actually going to bring a lot of value to your life. But initially, this is going to be emotional cleansing and showing up strong, emotionally cleansing, detaching from maybe if you have any emotional attachment to a situation, will end up, I feel like, in a very successful outcome. It's going to bring a successful outcome to you. Yes, exactly. 10 of Cups, happy family environment, finding your soul family, being supported fully. And I feel like 10 of Cups also can symbolize here your maybe you learn through strength, your strengths, what you can do in a situation, which you will, or maybe what you can offer to humanity, and you do that, which immediately will put you in an environment that what you're offering is loved, accepted, appreciated, and maybe paid in return. Like, okay, whatever you give, it's gonna get paid. So we have here 5 of Wands. This can put you in a competitive environment, or what you do can turn into a competition here, because when you do something authentically, there will be people that are gonna say, you know what, we can do this better. 9 of Swords is you feeling maybe even fear about that. You're saying, you know what, if they're doing it, and how am I going to make my money? Maybe that's how you're gonna feel in the situation. They're gonna take away my customers, or they're gonna take away my base, whatever it is. 9 of Swords is feeling fear. This is basically telling you with the Page of Cups energy, instead of feeling fear, offer more, give more, okay? Give more love, give more gratitude, give more appreciation, and that will like cut away their basically the competition here, because the bigger fish, you're actually going to serve a bigger fish. We have a narwhal right there. Narwhals actually, I heard from somewhere that a reason why people thought the unicorns are real, so we can take our narwhal right there as a unicorn, so it can be even your wish fulfillment, okay, coming into your life. Let's get to the oracle now. Just cause they put a square in your head doesn't mean you're not still in school. So life lesson, we're always actually studying life lesson. Life school is going on until we leave this planet, and or earth or spirit, whatever it is that you define. It doesn't mean that you finish something, the adventure finishes or the learning process finishes. So some of you are still on the path. The strength is actually aligning with that too, to overcome the human conditioning. So be aware of that. And we have here, just make a decision already so the story can move forward. So if you're afraid that I'm afraid to move forward because I don't want this school to keep going, this is basically telling you either way that you're gonna have to make a decision. Pick your make your choice, pick something and go forward if you have other multiple options. Or I feel like this is actually what gives you the most joy. Choose that and go with that option first. We have not all wonder are lost, but yes, I am. So it seems like either way you choose, this is going to be something new. Some of you might be stepping into the blessing, might be actually taking you from where you used to be to something new that you need to explore. You might still have the fear, but it seems like here when you take steps towards it, you're going to overcome the fear. This is exactly what I talked to my sister today this morning. Before she actually started a new profession 5 years ago, before she started, she was so afraid. She was crying like, how am I going to go there? How am I going to talk to people? And she's so comfortable right now. She's doing the job remotely, talking to people, giving them dates and stuff, like sending the papers and such. But before she started, she was crying, literally, a grown woman. The thing is, I feel like here, either way, make the choice, step into it. You're going to still feel scared, afraid, or maybe hesitant. But when you go through it, when you go through the motions and start building experience, it's going to become easier. The more you create, the more the universe is, meaning the more you're going to be supported, okay? The more you're going to become the part of the creation. And the creation is going to start adding on to you. Let's see your final message, finally what you need to know. Let's go. Inspiration. Be prepared as you will soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. The fairy of inspiration can be a human, guys. It can be a pet. It can be a bug. It can be maybe a poster you see on the wall, like an advertisement, okay? Keep your mind open. Come dusk or dawn, she can call anytime, at any time, anywhere. I feel like it's also anywhere too, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all the magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.